I'm going to put you more of the center.
Why? No. I look like tired.
Just getting things setting up. Setting things up. Are you a tapper?
I am. So are you.
Okay, so that's live. Let's check the sound.
Can you hear it? Like, why would you put it on headphones though?
I can hear better because you're talking to me, so now I can hear because you're talking to me.
But on headphones, it's going to be louder, right?
That sounds good. I'm going to leave my phone on for chat. Chat. There's very little delay. That's pretty impressive. There might only be like a 7 to 10 second delay. So if you like attack me,
turn it off really quick.
I'm gonna have to like be really quick. I don't know how. Is it?
I don't know. Is it? Yes, it is.
Hello, OP. Yeah, we're getting set up here.
Adam must have the day off.
A lot of people have this day off. Columbus Day?
Mm-hmm. We're going to do a homeschool lesson on Christopher Columbus. Tapping.
You're a tapper. All right, so we promised a live stream a couple weeks ago, and we had some major issues. And I think we've got that figured out now, so we're going to do that. I can see the chat. I would like this screen to be a little bigger.
Why?
So I can see the chat. Just like you said, you don't want to squint.
Right.
This is a little random.
It is.
I did the big build up for the live Q&A, and then it was a total flop. So I kind of wanted to just.
It was really. It was.
Your shoes.
No.
Stop tapping. I'm gonna take your shoes.
Yeah, it was pretty dramatic when that didn't work. And it was just the fact that Apple products aren't very conducive to doing anything easily.
The only thing I had to do, though, was download Firefox on the Mac, and then Firefox works seamlessly. Where the Apple Safari that was where I was getting my problems.
Yep.
Finland, wow. What time is it in Finland? Thinking you're a little behind or ahead of us.
Probably nighttime.
Android all the way.
Yeah. You always were. We've had really good luck with our Mac computer, though.
I honestly wouldn't own any other kind of computer other than a Mac at this point. They're very expensive, but man, the last one we have, which we still have and is still working, it's been like 9 or 10 years.
11.
11?
11 years.
You're a math major. It's Monday at 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
still Monday. Still England.
Nice.
Cool.
So we can probably get started.
It's early.
There's a chance that the kids upstairs, we do have them occupied right now with a movie.
Technology babysitter. We don't do that very often.
They don't watch TV, so when we do turn the TV on, they're just like zombies. And then the littlest one is sleeping, so we should probably get started because this might not last long.
Yeah, Utah.
This nice silence that we have. Do you want to read the questions?
Okay.
I always hated in high school when I got picked to read.
Yeah. You're not.
So we've got the questions cut and pasted. Tennessee, nice. I think I commented on one of your comments the other day, maybe. Said that Tennessee whiskey was my favorite. So you can read the questions and you or I can answer. Or...
Okay. Debbie M says, will you continue to make videos of the other buildings and grounds, if any, like homesteading? And we're kind of a long ways off for being done with house videos.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that remains to be seen. If people are still interested in our progress in our lives after that, then we probably could. We kind of have some plans of some kind of homesteading in this property.
I don't want to overuse the word homesteading. Like, I'm always going to have a full-time job, and we may have like a big garden, and we may have like a you pick blueberry, but I don't plan on like trying to like live off the grid or
Right.
do that full time or anything like that. I don't think it's very feasible. At least I don't see that picture right now. And then I'm 2 years into the house. I expect it to take another 2 years easy. So we'll see where we are there, Debbie M, in a couple of years.
Yeah.
If we get any new questions, that's fine. We can do that.
We'll look through them.
We'll look through after, but we're going to answer the ones from the YouTube video. I keep looking at myself and not the camera, so I apologize. I'm very bad at this.
I haven't been looking at that.
You're so good. Okay, next question.
I like the green light.
Next question.
It's like a fly. James Halls says, is that plastic box metal rail structure enough to hold the ceiling light if there's going to be like a fan?
So I don't think that was meant for the live Q&A. I already answered that question. We're not planning on putting fans upstairs. We're going to have central air in the house eventually, so I don't need fans upstairs. The only place that we actually might put a fan is in this main living room. You can see right above here. Ooh, that's a metal box now, and it's secured very good. That can hold a fan. So that might be the only place we put a fan.
But how much do those hold? Because you did think of that.
Those blue boxes with the rods can hold 50 pounds.
So I don't think any fan is more than that, unless you're hanging from it.
I'd be surprised if it couldn't hold a fan. I mean, it could hold a 4-year-old or a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
So it probably can hold a fan.
You get lots of Barbies on the side of those fans. That's what my brothers did when I was little. Hang up Barbies. All right, let's see. Next person, Leslie Harris. When will you have the whole house, like the apartment side?
Like access? Well, with the tenant that's actually here today, we should get him here, play guitar or something, and say hi. But our arrangement is that I'm just going to give him a 6-month heads up when we're probably close to where we're going to move into the stone side. I haven't really explained probably in detail, but quickly, we're planning on finishing the stone side, making a makeshift kitchen on wheels. We're going to be able to move in, and then when we do that, that's when we'll give him the 6-month notice probably, or somewhere around in that time. Then when he finds a new place, then we're going to have full access, and everybody will finally be able to see the other side of the house. Don't feel left out there. I've only been over there 4 times in 2 years. I don't even know what it looks like. I've
literally seen the upstairs once.
Sarah's seen the upstairs
for about 2 minutes, and that was before we bought the house. And I've only seen the downstairs maybe 3 times. I know the square footage. It's about, I don't know, obviously quickly off the top of my head. I'm gonna try to do math real quick live. It's about 1,000 square foot. Let's just say that, give or take. The kitchen will be 480 some odd square foot, and I think the upstairs is about the same. So, pretty big kitchen. Yeah. Oh, this question. Do you know where you are? Philip Brown. Yeah. If you knew how much work that this was going to be, would you tackle this project knowing what you know today? Or would you have started out with something less daunting? For the 20 people that tuned in for the other live Q&A, that was a terrible day for me. I was ready to throw my computer out the window, and I got to that question. We were trying to answer questions. It was terrible. And I said no. I said no, not a chance. In fact, if I could sell the house right now, I probably would. The answer might still be no, but it's not a frustrated no. It's just such a time commitment to take on something like this. I mean, ask her. I'm never home on the weekends. It's like I'm gone for 6 hours a day. It really cuts into your family time. And like my carpal tunnel is crazy. Like, I wake up constantly with sore arms, and like my back is constantly hurt. So that being said, he is the kind of person that has to have a project going all the time. He cannot sit in the house and do nothing. So this is like exactly what he needs in his life.
I
Maybe a little less hard physically would be okay, but he has to have some kind of project. It used to be, different types of hobbies, but
yeah. I
so
mean,
this is a good thing.
the restaurant kept us really busy.
Yeah.
The different time of our life, we had no kids. This house keeps me very busy. You just, for
And
me,
we're building something.
I
mean, you
constantly
gotta
think
be.
about things, so there's no off time for me. The idea of restoring this house to the way it should be, in my opinion, is well worth it. Because when we're done, I mean, 5 years from now, which is not that long of a time, when we're done, it's going to be amazing.
Well, done.
It'll be done.
There's no done when
Well,
you have a house.
it'll be done enough.
All right. I don't know how to say this next one.
Yeah, she comments. He or she comments all the time.
So
Good enough.
Here, let's see. When completed, what will be the living area's approximate square footage? Number of bedrooms, number of baths, what will be the layout? Do you have a SketchUp? We don't.
I don't know how to use SketchUp. I tried to use SketchUp once and it was difficult. Let me just go one at a time here. Square footage of the house is 3,100 square foot total. It's going to have 4 bedrooms, 3 baths. And the layout, I just did the walkthrough the other day, so I think you must have seen that. I'm not going to explain it because it's hard to explain just talking. The other side of the house is going to be the kitchen, huge kitchen, and the upstairs of that is going to be the master bedroom, bathroom for us. Our own little place that we can get away and lock the doors. And,
well, that's a dream.
Probably. Yeah, I know. So that's the overall, 3,100 square foot, 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. Go ahead.
I need a maid. Saturday's child. Are you still in the restaurant business? Do you have plans for the property, like just live there, or are you planning a sort of modern homestead?
We're not in the restaurant business anymore. We sold the restaurant when our first child was about 5 months old.
3 months old.
3 months old. Mm-hmm. That makes a big difference. Thanks for pointing that out. So it's been, a couple of years. We sold it to somebody, and sadly, they actually went out of business now. So the business is no longer. They 5 more years.
5
maybe.
years, yeah. It's tough, and you don't know what's gonna happen.
Restaurant business was good to us, but it's a tough business to be in, especially in a place like we're in. Do you have plans? I kind of just said, maybe you pick blueberries, pumpkin patch, something fun like that. I don't know. I've always wanted to do like a Halloween, like a scary walkthrough thing. Yeah. I hate scary stuff, honestly, but I just think it'd be fun.
Fun scary.
I want scary. I want to blow people's mind. I want to mess with them.
Okay.
We can. So Peggy Ann Smith, I'm curious about the style your kitchen will be. That's your question.
I don't know.
I have no.
He's really, really wanting to have 2 islands. That's
That's not really about a style thing, though. You know what? Really, before we bought the house, we went to Bolt Castle. It's in 1,000 Islands. Mm-hmm. Look up Bolt Castle. And they have an amazing kitchen in there, and it's real old, where there's no upper cupboards, all lower cupboards, big islands. And I really like just how open and airy it is. Lots of windows. I don't think I'm going to win that fight because this one wants cupboards all over the place.
Well, I like to be able to close the door on a cupboard and not look at the clutter. And I really, really don't like dusting.
The issue, though, is the clutter.
I really don't like dusting. And if you have open shelves, which look really cool, but everything gets dusty because I just don't like it.
So we don't really know.
Yeah.
AZHITW asks boxers or briefs. I think they're talking about you.
Well, that's kind of funny because
she wears plaid pajama pants every day.
Well, I get dressed. I homeschool the kids, whatever. No, it's funny because he looks for a belt every day pretty much. Where's my belt?
What does this have to do with boxers and briefs?
And there's been times when you've taken video and you can't use it because your underwear is showing because you can't find a belt. So
we'll just say a mix. Chris Kasner.
Are you going to read it?
No, go ahead.
Okay. When you first started, you said you had renters on the other side of the house. Will you be gutting that section as well when you are done? Can you move in there while you finish up the stone portion of the house?
We kind of touched on that one.
Well, he's asking, could we live there? Well, we thought about that.
Yeah.
But we own a different house, and there's no reason for us to move into an apartment when we have a house to live in.
We're very fortunate in the setup that we have and the way that we finance this place. We're able to stay in our other house, which is like 5 miles down the road. And then we are able to keep him here, which is great because he keeps an eye on the place.
Mm-hmm.
We get some rental income from him, obviously. Yes, when we move in here, we're going to be asking him to leave, and we are going to completely demo that side of the house. Yes.
Yeah.
Completely demo.
It needs
spray foam. Everything.
Needs a lot.
It's going to get the full shebang.
Yep.
Aaron M., how did you get all your construction skills? Well, thanks for noticing my construction skills. I took a 10-year course at a state school, and I got my certificate in bullshit. Oh, so I probably shouldn't swear. Family friendly. No, I honestly, I didn't own any tools before this project. I had a Sawzall that I couldn't find. Remember that?
Yeah. I mean, he's obviously never done anything of this magnitude. Neither of us have tried, but we will try anything, I guess, obviously.
YouTube. I YouTube everything. Sometimes I YouTube things a day late, and then I have to redo what I've done, but YouTube is how I've learned everything.
Yeah.
I have some small experiences with different things, but...
He's just not afraid to try.
No. Well, the worst thing you could do is mess it up and then, like, ruin a house and that you paid money for and have to do it all over. What's the big worry?
Mm-hmm.
The OP Kingdom, which they were here earlier today, so their question...
Yeah.
That's your cue.
Okay. You say you're an absolute beginner when you started this project. It's a similar question.
What gives?
What gives?
I like how you're reading it like a kid's book.
Oh, that's what I do.
Do some voices.
If I tried to do what you've done, it would be a mess. How do you learn or plan, etc.? YouTube,
and I only work weekends, so I have all week long and my cushy desk job to think about what I'm going to do the next day, and that's my process. I think about what I'm going to do, and then when I come here, it's like I've already done it 10 times, so I can just walk through my process and do it. And the power of editing, OP, I mess up left and right. I fall off ladders and I trip over things. I don't usually show that stuff.
Did you show yesterday when you...
I have it on camera, but I'm probably not going to show it because then they'll think that I'm a hack. I hit a wire when I was wiring and basically ruined 40 foot of wire because I was being careless. Thomas Witten.
When is your estimated completion time and move-in time? We've kind of talked about that.
Yeah. I hope that we're done with the stone side in less than 2 years. I think it's really going to come together.
Like next fall?
Probably. We'll see how much we get done this winter.
Mm-hmm. Jesus is God. What is your day job?
I work for the federal government.
That's all you can say.
That's all I can tell you. I work for the federal government, a really small agency.
Well, the USDA.
Yeah. I work for a small agency underneath the USDA. We help a lot of lower income people in the area get things that they need and can't afford. It's a really good secret. I'm not going to get into the details of my job, but
it's a beautiful
it's Monday. I don't want to talk about it's a day off.
Is this project a strain on your finances?
Well, I mean, it's expensive to do this sort of thing.
Yeah.
We're savers. We had some money saved when we started, and then long story short, we were looking to build a brand new house down the road we had a barn built, we had the land paid for, we were ready to build, and then we found this place, and we're like, hey, you know, let's change our minds. So we bought this place, and then when we sold that place, we owned it free and clear. And it was a huge barn and, 5 acres or 4 acres. So when we sold that, that was quite a bit of cash that we were able to put right into this place. Well, into our savings account. We
Yeah.
still have some of it. And then I sold my tractor.
Yes.
I miss it dearly.
We look at tractors all the time.
I didn't owe anything on that. So that was some good cash for our savings account. So we're lucky for those influxes, but I am able to do quite a bit just out of pocket every 2 weeks. We kind of have lived a pretty good debt-free life to this point. We don't owe anything on our vehicles, stuff like that. So I'm able to just put paycheck into paycheck, and because I'm only working weekends, I can work inside of that time frame. Go buy $1,000 worth of material, work for 3 weeks. Go buy $1,000 worth of material, work for 3 weeks. It works pretty good.
And it says, will this be your family home?
No.
Yes, that is the plan.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely live here.
We do joke if someone wanted to give us $500,000, then we could buy something.
My mom said something about selling it the other day when we're done, and I just slashed her tire.
It's not very. It says, is this far from where you live travel wise? It's about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But
4 or 5 miles.
He was saying last night at 9:30 that he wished that we were a little closer.
I'm really kind of looking forward to when we're living in the Stone Side, and at night the kids are sleeping. I can kind of just go over to the other side and demo and work. It'll be really nice. I think the other side, though it's just as big as a house as this Stone Side, well, not really. It's smaller, but I think I'll get it done a lot quicker because I'll be able to work on it every night,
right?
Every day.
Yeah.
That's where I'm probably going to be worried for my health.
Yeah, he can't stop. It's kind of good that we're a little ways away.
Okay, so now we can.
So that's all the questions I think.
Yeah, so thanks for everybody for putting in your questions.
Yeah.
Hopefully we didn't miss any because it's been out there for a week. And it's weird, YouTube, as you get bigger and bigger, then I'd get less and less notifications of things. I used to get told every time we got a subscriber. I don't get that anymore, like who it was. And I used to get every single comment, and I don't anymore. It's weird. It's random. So I like to reply to every comment. I am doing this whole thing, this video diary of this, because I like the interaction.
Right.
And it's really annoying when I don't get your messages.
Let's see if there's some.
Yeah, see if we're gonna look through the chat now, or if there's any more questions. We've been going for 20 minutes.
Kingdom has 5 kids.
Whoa. You nuts. 3's enough.
I don't know. Somebody said that the number 3 is like the gateway baby to more kids. I like being pregnant.
I'd like to get some foreign exchange students or maybe some foster kids or something, maybe, but I don't. Yeah. So. I have to get uncomfortably close to the camera to read these.
Yeah. There's do you need to renovate the other side? Yes.
How long do you think it'll take to finish? We kind of answered.
Oh, yeah. And OP Kingdom said again, you're learning the technology and the construction. It's a lot. He really likes that part, though. He likes learning about editing and
I honestly think I like the video. That doesn't mean I'm getting amazing at it or anything, but I like the camera and the video editing more than the renovation.
The kids like it too. They like to do different things. Let's see.
Yep. Yeah, they're kind of asking the same questions. Hopefully you guys got answers to those, but I hate to repeat myself.
I don't know what corn maze.
Not that I don't repeat myself. I have 3 kids, but
what does corn maze mean?
He was just saying that we could do a corn maze.
Oh, we might be today. It's kind of cold and rainy, but another Utah. So blooper video. We probably could have some good blooper videos. Let's see. We got the bedrooms.
I've got some good blooper videos. I've electrocuted myself.
Type
more
of
than
roof.
Once.
Oh, that's kind of a interesting subject. So we had roof leak when we came here.
We had roof leak.
We had a roof leak. Several roof leaks.
We had a pretty bad roof leak, and it was right before I was going to Indiana for work. And I came here and the roof is just dripping. Just it was terrible. Um, we got it patched. Well, more than patched. We ripped off 4 layers of shingles
Mm-hmm.
on half of the house, and they put icing guard shield and stuff in a whole new shingled roof. My plan is to do a metal roof at some point, and I want it to be just like that, really bare bones, galvanized steel look.
Well, he's always wanted to do the
Standing
seam, which lasts forever, but it is very expensive.
Yeah, standing seam roof, I've been told, could be $50,000 for this house, which I just actually puked a little bit in my mouth.
Yeah, can't do that.
That's not good for live stream.
So yeah, that's the roof, and anything else?
Yeah, Castle. We already answered that.
Yeah. Oh, Castlevania, like the game.
Think I used to play that.
Mm-hmm.
When will work on the barn begin? Oh yeah, the barn. We can mention that.
Well, we just finally got.
They don't know anything about it really.
Oh.
The barn roof is completely failed.
No. It's not failed. It's still there.
It hasn't collapsed.
It hasn't collapsed, and it's not leaking.
We knew the barn roof was wonky. It's not leaking, but it's wonky, and I always knew it was wonky from the day we bought it. It's just really droopy.
Yeah.
It's hard to show on camera, so I just never have. But I finally had somebody come and look at it, and those trusses, the handmade trusses that are there, are basically gone. Apparently not failed, but they're drooping like over 24 inches. And so that's what's making the roof come in, and the walls are actually coming out. It's really bad situation. So I had to order new trusses, and they came finally after 5 weeks of waiting. So we've got brand new trusses.
Baby. So yeah, we have new trusses, and we're waiting for an Amish gentleman that just moved into the area to come and rip off the roof and put the new one back on, which they're very reasonably priced to hire Amish, and they know what they're doing. So he's building what did you tell me? A school. He's building a new Amish school because there's a whole bunch of Amish people, or Amish, that just moved into this area, which is great. They have great gardens, fresh produce, and fresh eggs, and they're good at construction. So.
I think you might be a worse rambler than me. You're talking about Amish eggs right now?
Well, because they sell those.
Oh, so that's all of the questions that we had to answer. Oh, this person's from Watertown.
A master suite. We are planning a master suite.
We're only about an hour from Watertown, maybe 45 minutes. So that's pretty close.
Now in North Carolina.
I try to be family friendly for sure. I don't think I swear a lot in general, but I definitely never swear in my videos.
I hope not, because the kids watch it.
Yeah, I don't.
We try to be really clean.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Lancaster County. Oh, I've heard a lot about that place.
That's Amish country right there.
Yeah. Apparently we have really strict Amish compared to your area, I guess.
Well, I think they have a lot of Mennonites too.
Right.
In Lancaster.
It's like a really ritzy place, right? It's beautiful.
Homemade. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, thank you.
I watch your stuff all the time, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Is there anything?
Anybody who's not subscribed to the last homemade home there, you should definitely subscribe. That guy is awesome. He's redoing a house right now. I think he calls it a $12,000 reno, and he's walking right through the whole process. It's awesome. It's good stuff. And then a lot of you might be from Wabi Sabi too. Wabi Sabi gave me a huge shout out on Instagram the other day. A lot of new people came to the channel. So that was nice of Wabi Sabi to do that. Thanks again for that, Elliot. So I think that's it. I think it's really easy when you go live to ramble.
Yeah.
Man, that truck doesn't sound right.
No.
So I think this is where we just say thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in to the 22 people that are there, and and watching and this random live
Oh,
thing.
we've been on for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Woo.
So we'll leave this up because I feel like it went pretty well. Sarah and I didn't try to kill each other on stream. No kids
My
jumping around.
my
Just
tapping
you.
didn't make you crazy.
So I think that's it. We will definitely do this again. It was a lot of fun.
Last time he said, "I'm never doing it again."
It's true. I got so irritated from.
Oh, Mallard 5 Farmhouse is watching.
Yep, Mallard 5 Farmhouse. We watch your channel too. Everybody should be checking Mallard 5 Farmhouse out. So yeah, now what we're gonna do for the rest of the day is I've got all the wiring in the house done except for what you can see here, this ceiling. So I need to wire in the recessed lights. I need to wire for this light right here, and that's gonna be it for wiring. Well, kind of. I still need to fine tune everything, but running wire is difficult in this kind of house because I got huge beams everywhere and I don't want to drill them. So to run a 3-way switch, I had to run like 40 foot of wire. Huh?
We're rambling.
I know.
Okay.
Well, I'm just telling him.
Okay. It's really hard to drill through the beam. He had a hard day. He came home and said he had a hard day.
She was very compassionate. She was like, "Yeah, well, I have a hard day every day."
I did not say that.
Thanks, Adam. Thanks for watching the videos too. I think you're actually the person from the family that watches the most. My mom.
Well, I think Aaron
I don't think
does.
anybody from my family watches.
Nobody close. I mean, sometimes.
Thanks, Tammy. Hey, I'm glad you stopped in, Tammy Gamey. You tried to stop in last time and the stream wasn't working. This one should be a lot better.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching.
Say bye-bye.
I'm going to get some wiring done, and then I think we're going to go to some pumpkin patch, something horse ride kind of thing.
We were going to go up a mountain, but...
Yeah, we wanted to go check out Lake Placid and Whiteface Mountain, but it's just too far to go.
Oh, some help would be great.
So that's it. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. And we'll see you next time we do a live stream. And yeah, thanks. Bye.